That's fascinating. Are you good at math? You seem like you would be.
Yeah.
Tell them
You're
what
pretty
you
good
did
at math?
Tell them what you did last year in the math.
He tutored me in math, basically.
Yeah.
My teacher.
What kind of math do you do? Do you
Sort of.
do calculus yet?
Trig this year.
Trigonometry? How old are you?
I'm 13.
13, trigonometry. Okay. Sines, cosines,
Yeah.
all that sort of thing. Have you tried any mathematical art on computers yet?
Yeah, I actually tried for a while, doing 3D fractals.
Yeah? Really? Using what kind of software?
It was a long time ago, I forget the name of it. Do you get Make Magazine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's an issue of Make Magazine with that in it.
Cool. I used to do math art based on trigonometry. Would write little routines that would make different spirograph type images, and I would tweak my programs a little bit. And they'd be just these short programs, but they would create these like beautiful kinds of displays. And nowadays there is a program. There's actually a system that's free that makes this a lot more fun and interesting than it used to be. It's called processing. It's a system called, if you go processing.org, you could download this system, and it allows you to do all kinds of really easy three-dimensional, two-dimensional graphics programming in just like a page of code. It's based on Java. It's very easy to learn. There's lots of examples that you can browse through and see the examples, and then for the examples you get the code for the examples, and then you can start tweaking the code. So I'm just going to show you something actually.
Oh, that's a nice laptop.
Little armor-plated laptop, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it could withstand a bullet.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
It'll save me from danger. Okay, let's see. Where are you? I am looking for my processing application. Okay, it's over here. Oh, it's coding dashboard. Maybe it's right there. There it is. Okay. Processing.exe. This is processing. And this is just a free download. This is an old version of it, I think. Yeah, there we go. And it's got all these cool examples. And, oh, I wonder if this works. I want to see if this works. Sword Guy 2. Let's run this. Okay. I actually made this with my nephew.
Oh.
This is a little game that he and I wrote the code for.
Oh, that's cool.
That I think there's some key that if you what it's doing is it's detecting. I just made this in a paint program, and it's detecting the edges and so he can jump around on it. And I thought that we had a thing where if you hit a button, it would swing the sword. But
Random button mashing time.
Yeah, or was it? Oh, maybe it was the. Oh yeah, it was the mouse button. Yeah.
Oh.
So I was just trying to show him how he could write his own games, and the code for it is it's just right here. It's not that much code, so you can play with that. But it also has all these basic examples on it. This is something I think I wrote part of this. I think I wrote part of this, and I stole part of the code. And this just creates a random network because I was practicing with the idea of this network that you could drag around.
Oh, wow.
And so I just made this up. But I went out online and I found someone who had done something in processing like this, stole their code, and then began to rewrite it. Also, there's lots of built-in built-in examples where you get all the code for it. And the best way to learn to program is to take a look at someone else's code like this. You go like, oh wow, look at that, that's cool. And then you say, how could we change this? And so you saw what I just did, right?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to take where it says bird right there. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to just find something here, and I'm going to mess with it. Okay, now this is where trigonometry comes in, right? Sine, cosine, angle. What if I say radius x times 5? And just see what happens with that. Just run it again. Radius x times 5. Oh, it's now going way off to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Look, it's rotating way off to the side like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, oh, well, that's cool. Well, what if I said radius x times 50? Will I see even more? Whoa. Now it's like way gone. Ah! Whoa. Okay, so, oh, I see. It makes it longer. Right? So that's what's fun about learning programming is you just get someone else's example, you start messing with it a little bit, and then you could go to the documentation, which is all there, the reference documentation, and then you start learning in more detail, and pretty soon you're doing your own things. But you can take other people's cool stuff and start with that. So that's called processing. It's created by MIT, and oh, you were talking about fractal stuff? Let's look at Penrose.
You know, this is exactly how my mom says she learned PHP, just by doing something, changing something, breaking it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and this I can tell you from being 27 years in the computer business as a professional computer programmer since I was 16 years old and I first was paid to do computer programming. This is how every professional programmer actually learns how to do what they do, is they play around like this, and they read some books, and they play around more, and they read some books, and they practice, and pretty soon they're doing all this stuff. And so something like this, where you have fractals and L systems, Mandelbrot. I'm looking for something I can interact with. That's what I want to do. Here's a Mandelbrot set. Sometimes the Mandelbrot sets, they let you interact with it, but it looks like this is not letting me interact. So I could change the code, of course, and focus on a different part of the fractal space if I wanted. But what I wanted really was something more that. Wait, what's this? Move the mouse left and right to change the angle. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. So if I move the mouse left, I get this. So this is an L system. Example of an L system. And so, yeah, that's really cool. So now that I've got some control there, I can look and I can study the what the algorithm is, how it works, and I can get a deep knowledge of it by beginning to mess with this. Line, this is probably this is going to be how long that line is. So if I want the lines to be longer, I could just say minus 500. Let's try that. Okay, that looks like that was the middle line got longer. I didn't want the middle line to get longer. I wanted the other line to get longer. So translate, float, stroke, background. Oh, it's down here. That's what I had to do. Line, it says minus h times 5. And now we should get some line.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I mean, you can be up and running on this like this. Just download it tonight.
Yeah.
And you're in. Isn't it amazing? It's just
Yeah.
this is why like school can't keep up with this stuff. Nobody learns this stuff in school. What you learn on it is by playing around and wandering around and surfing around. That's how I found out about it. I saw someone do